Let me first of all congratulate the Croatian government for bringing the Mediterranean in the agenda of such an important summit. It shows how important the accession of Croatia in the European Union can be for a better balance between the different components of the neighborhood policy. Our panel is about the altered Mediterranean, and as my institution has the headquarters in Alexandria in Egypt, of course I can assure you that the Mediterranean is very much altered. I was there during the days which have changed Egypt, maybe forever, and are changing the Arab world. But defining the Mediterranean as an altered region is only part of a broader picture we need to understand better. And we need to understand better the challenges of the Mediterranean in terms of security. For it, we need to agree on the nature of the changes taking place. The most important, ladies and gentlemen, is not that Ben Ali left or Mubarak is in jail or others are in trouble. What is more relevant is how it happened. Through a homemade mobilization led by youth of urban middle class, essentially, at least at the beginning, and through a mobilization based on universal values, as it has been said now, values of human rights, freedom, dignity, and social justice. And it means that what is historical in the Mediterranean is the emergence of what we can call a new Arab citizen, a citizen who wants to speak, to participate, a citizen who has lost his fear forever. And that is why, in spite of the economic and political uncertainties and setbacks there will be, of course, in the democratic transitions, I am truly convinced that we face the beginning of a new era for the Arab societies, even maybe the beginning of a new renaissance based in more freedom, more dialogue, and more respect for human rights. That is why the European Union, the European countries, the Western countries, must respond to this historical change with an appropriate political commitment, appropriate resources and tools. A few months before dying, Albert Einstein said, "Everything has changed except our way of thinking." This is a very appropriate quote because things are changing very quickly in the southern part of the Mediterranean, and we have to adapt. We have to adapt. Our challenge, our real challenge, is to adapt our way of thinking about those countries. A last word, Mr. President, about the Lindh Foundation in this context. Our foundation is shared and resourced by the 43 countries of the Union for the Mediterranean, among them Croatia, for promoting intercultural dialogue in the region. It means that the foundation also has now a very important challenge because the success of the democratic transitions in those countries are also, have to face also cultural challenges, the challenge of building open and plural societies, respectful with minorities, and ensuring compatibility between tradition, identity, and modernity. And that's why the participation of the civil society in this democratic process is the best guarantee for building strong, plural, and democratic societies. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm convinced that we are working from Egypt, working in the southern shore of the Mediterranean in relation with the civil society of Europe, that empowering an independent and active civil society in the Arab countries based on universal values is a precondition for ensuring that the alteration of the Mediterranean will be only the first and inevitable step for building a democratic, stable, and integrated Euro-Mediterranean region. Thank you very much.